Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Advertise with Sahara Football. Call us now.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine morning here. We're going to talk more football. As usual, I'm your host Afciyie'S. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Ghana Black Stars squad. Coach J.E.A. Sarpong feels 80% of the players that have been called up will not make it to the final squad for the Afcon 2019. That's quite an interesting assertion there by the coach. We also hear from APPIAH, who said that he believes in this squad and that it's great that the local players get a chance to play in the national team. It makes them feel good. We'll hear from him as well. We'll also hear from IBRAHIM TANKO. He's now in charge of the Black Meteors. The under 23 side. They are preparing to face Gabon as well in the under 23 qualifier for the 2020 Olympics and also for the Afcon under 23 tournament. They'll play Gabon on the 23rd of March, same day as the Black Stars will be facing Kenya in the final Afcon qualifier. The Black Meteors won their last qualifier game against Togo and they are now meeting Gabon. We'll also hear from Asante Kotoko's midfield genius and Bison KWAME. He has been called to the Black Stars, as we already know. He believes that Kotoko have a great chance to qualify for the CAF Confederations Cup quarter-final. We'll be hearing from him as well. And some omissions from the Ghana Black Stars squad. Players that we feel should have made it to the squad and didn't make it. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to get more updates. So let me just jump right into it. So I'll start off with Coach J.E.A. Sarpong, who is of the assertion that 80% of the players that have been called into the Black Star squad will not make it to the Afcon 2019. I wonder what will make the coach say that. There have been call-ups for 5 debutants in the team and some other regulars are also there. Asamoah Gyan, we all know, was not in the squad. Is coach trying to say that Asamoah Gyan will make it to the final squad for the Afcon qualifiers? Let me read the story to you guys. So the story says, veteran coach J.E.A. Sarpong insists 80% of the players invited for the Afcon 2019 qualifier against Kenya next week won't make the squad for the Cup of Nations in Egypt in June. Coach APPIAH named a 24-man squad for the game on 23rd March with many new faces in the team. Caleb Kuban and Asante Kwame all earning debut call-ups at the senior national team, with the likes of APPIAH and Jeffrey Schlepp returning after long-term absence. Asamoah Gyan was not included in the list for the game. However, Coach Sarpong is not carried away by the newest inclusions on the team and believes most of them would not make the cut for the Afcon 2019 in Egypt. This is what he said. The Black Star squad is just a dress rehearsal for the Afcon. We'll be going to Afcon 2019, so let's support him. Ghana has won the continent's most prestigious competition in over 3 decades, with the last of the 4 titles coming in 1982. So I'm wondering why Coach J.E.A. Sarpong will make such an assertion. What does he know that we don't? He's saying that 80% of the squad invited for the Afcon qualifier game, final game with Kenya, will not make it to the tournament proper in June. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments box. It's quite interesting there from Coach J.E.A. Sarpong. We'll move to my next story, and it's still sticking with the Black Stars. We'll have a listen to APPIAH, who was talking about giving local players chances. He was happy he could give local players chances and that it helps them a lot in terms of their confidence and other factors. Let's have a listen to Coach APPIAH, and we'll also listen to IBRAHIM TANKO, who is the coach of the under 23 side, who is confident that the boys will do well in the under 23 game with Gabon. Remember, yesterday they played a warm-up game with Tema Youth in preparation, and the players are expected to come back on Monday for camping. So let's have a listen to both Coach APPIAH and IBRAHIM TANKO.
I believe in promoting our local players. It's the players themselves. What happens is, once you bring a player to the national team, if even he doesn't kick a ball, the main factor is mixed up with our professionals. His confidence levels rises, and they help our local league. Secondly, if he's playing, he gets a chance to play, and the main factor is being in the national team. He gets opportunities to go out there. It also helps the clubs, the managers, to also get money from them. So a player who's playing locally should not think, oh, I'm playing locally, so I'll not get a chance to go to a national team. That thing should be erased because it's all about bringing, letting them feel wanted along the line. I just believe that, some players are given the chance now to come and let go Ghanaians. Me, I've always said this, that I don't believe in the idea that, it's only APPIAH who has seen the player. No, every player should come and have a chance to perform, and all Ghanaians will judge at the end of the day, because the final team is supposed to be made after this squad. It's a big test for them. Once you are here, that means we're being given opportunity to represent the nation, and it doesn't matter the professionals coming down. We need to prove that even though you are down here, you are better than them. And once you have that in mind, they will also come and not take it easy like the locals not doing anything. But I believe, looking at the team now, they are not bad. They have a strong team. It's a matter of mixing them with the professionals to test their strength and capabilities.
A very good exercise, as you know, the boys did very well. I mean, in the second half we had a red card, but they still keep their shape and finished the game 1-0. So it was a very good game for us.
You've already spoken about the local select team for this game, and you mentioned that in terms of preparations and everything, they've done so well. But we also know that some foreign players will come in. How many are coming in, and when are they coming?
I mean, it's a FIFA date, so by Monday they have to be here. And we invited 11 players, and then we will have 13 from the local, and then make it one good team. So we are waiting for them. They are coming to, both teams are at the same level. We are going to assess anyone, and then we will have a very good team against Gabon.
So that was Coach KWESI APPIAH and IBRAHIM TANKO. We heard from there. They were positive about the players that they had called up. KWESI APPIAH, they're saying that the local players being called up is a great thing for the team, and he's really happy he would give chances to these local players. They deserve it, because most of the time people feel local players are not at par with for those who play outside the country, and it's great that he's giving them a chance and hopes that they will grab it well. And IBRAHIM TANKO was positive, said, gave the date he expected the players to be on camp. The under-23 side beat Tema Youth, as I said, 1-0, and we hope they beat Gabon and qualify for the Olympic Games in 2020, as well as the Afcon under-23 championship. Now to my next story, still sticking with the Black Stars. If you've been following this channel, I've been talking about performances of Ghanaian players abroad, and there's this particular player I've always been talking about. His name is YUSIF CHIBSAH. YUSIF CHIBSAH is a regular for Frosinone, and he has not been included in the Black Star squad. Many people are wondering why such an informed player. I wouldn't say informed because his team has been struggling, but he's a regular. And YUSIF CHIBSAH was not called. There have been many questions asked why he wasn't called in. This is what the story says. Several Italian tabloids have spread shock over YUSIF CHIBSAH's omission from the latest Ghana squad for the Afcon 2019 qualifier game with Kenya. The hard-working Frosinone Calcio midfielder was left out of KWESI APPIAH's 24-man squad for the Afcon qualifier against the Harambee Stars of Kenya on Saturday, March 23rd at the Accra Sports Stadium. The 26-year-old has been ever present for the Canaries in the ongoing Serie A campaign, producing some magnificent performances against AS Roma and Spal. Despite his impressive displays, the former Benevento Calcio anchorman has once again been overlooked by Ghana for the dead rubber encounter. Many of the Italian tabloids have questioned Coach KWESI APPIAH's judgment in leaving the informed enforcer, given he's been one of the league's best midfielders. CHIBSAH would also have added more bites to KWESI APPIAH's relatively new group of Nations Cup ahead of the Nations Cup in Egypt in June. The former R cartoon gaffer has instead handed debut call-ups to Kwame Bonsu and Esther Sante Al-Hassan Wakasu as his backup midfielders. Ghana have already booked a place for Egypt 2019 following the elimination of Sierra Leone from the qualifying stages after their ban from all football activities by FIFA for government interference. So YUSIF CHIBSAH, Rahman CHIBSAH, YUSIF Rahman CHIBSAH has been excluded from the squad, and many of the Italian tabloids are surprised. Are you guys surprised? What do you think about RAHMAN CHIBSAH's exclusion? Do you think he deserved to be called up by KWESI APPIAH? Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments box. I feel he's a regular. I've been talking about him on this channel, and he's been doing well, though his frozen on side haven't been the best this season, haven't been at their best this season. He at least deserved a call up, since this is a dead rubber game and could be used to see if he could help KWESI APPIAH in the tournament proper come June. Unfortunately, he wasn't included, and many tabloids in Italy are questioning that. Let me know your thoughts about that, as I said, in the comments box. You see, RAHMAN CHIBSAH, should he have been included in the Black Star squad? So to my next story, it's about Kumasi Asante Kotoko. We all know Kotoko will play ZESCO United in the final group game of the CAF Confederations Cup. Now, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, as we all know, need a win, and I think they should get that win easily, because ZESCO United are in the worst run of form. They haven't won their last 5 games, and this is their worst run in over 13 years. If there was a better time to play Kotoko, to play ZESCO United, for Kumasi Asante Kotoko to play better ZESCO United, I think it is now. There is no better time than now to play ZESCO United. Yes, I know it's football, anything can happen, but I feel ZESCO United shouldn't be a match for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But there's another twist to things. This J.E.A, who is a former executive member of the Ghana Football Association, who was the vice president to KWESI, he is saying that he will do everything in his power to help Kumasi Asante Kotoko beat ZESCO United. I wonder what he means by everything in his power. But the story says Chiman Planet's life patron, Afcon, says he's ready to do everything to ensure Kotoko progress in the CAF Confederations Cup. Asante Kotoko must beat ZESCO United in Zambia in the final group game on Sunday to progress to the quarterfinal of the ongoing competition, after failing to beat Al Hilal in their final home game. However, ahead of the match, the former Ghana FA vice president says he's ready to do anything to ensure that the Premier League Giants qualifies for the quarterfinals. This is what he said. Some of us have been working on the low. I have been doing my best to help Kotoko excel in Africa, he told TANKO FM. It is usually not out, but I have been playing a key part, and I will continue that in Zambia. I will be leaving for Zambia to prepare the grounds for Kotoko. I'll do everything within my power to help Kotoko qualify to the next stage, and that is exactly why I am leaving for Zambia. I was with the team throughout their matches in Kumasi, and I think this is the time they need the support of some of us. Kotoko left for Zambia on Wednesday with an 18-man squad, which excluded talisman Songe Yakuba, who was suspended from the game. Anything short of victory in Zambia will see the Ghanaian giant crash out of the competition. So Kumasi Asante Kotoko then need to win in Zambia, and J.E.A is saying he'll do everything in his power to help them win. George, please, we don't want any shady things to be done. Kumasi Asante Kotoko can beat ZESCO United on their own. If he's talking about something shady, I hope he doesn't do anything shady, but Kumasi Asante Kotoko can beat ZESCO United. We don't need any shady deals. We've had enough of that. That is why our football is not going on right now, and we don't need anything more tarnishing the image of Ghana football. So that's J.E.A there saying he'll do everything in his power to help Kotoko qualify. Whatever he means by that, your guess is as good as mine. So finally, we hear from Kumasi Asante Kotoko midfield linchpin Kwame Conte Bonsu. He says he's really confident, and this is not the end of the road for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They can beat ZESCO United. Let's have a listen to Kwame Bonsu.
Of course, I mean, we always have that mindset of going into a game to win. I mean, we don't just go there to just for playing sake. No, we go to give all out, and sometimes it doesn't go the way we want it. But I mean, we just have to put those things behind us and focus on things in front of us.
Yes, so that was Kwame Bonsu there speaking ahead of the game. Kumasi Asante Kotoko landed in Ethiopia yesterday. They will take a flight to Zambia today and start their training session tomorrow in earnest for the clash with ZESCO United. So that has been it for today. I've been talking to you about Coach KWESI APPIAH. We've heard from him. He's giving more local players a chance, and he's happy about that. We've also heard from Coach J.E.A, Sarpong, who feels 80% of the players called will not make it to Afcon 2019. 19. What do you think about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. And we heard from Kwame Conte and George Afriyie'S, who says he'll do anything in his power to help Kumasi Asante Kotoko beat ZESCO United. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.